The story begins with a young girl named Isabella. Isabella grew up in a small town in the Philippines, a place where opportunities were limited, and life often demanded more than most children could give. Her family struggled financially, and yet, from a very young age, Isabella discovered a passion that seemed bigger than her surroundings. That passion was dance. From the age of 5, Isabella would spend hours in front of a mirror, trying to perfect every move she saw on television, every move she could imagine in her mind. Dance became her escape, her voice, and her way of telling stories that words could never express. Her parents, despite not having much money, supported her dreams as much as they could. They saved every penny to send her to a small local dance school. Isabella's dedication was unmatched. She would practice before school, after school, and even late at night, her small bedroom echoing with the sound of music and the tapping of her feet on the floor. Her talent didn't go unnoticed in her local community. She started participating in small competitions, winning local awards, and slowly gaining recognition. But Isabella had a dream far bigger than any local stage. She wanted to dance on a stage where the world could see her, where her story could inspire others who were struggling to follow their own dreams. One day, she saw a commercial that changed her life. America's Got Talent was coming to the Philippines to scout for international talents. It was her chance to step into a world she had only seen on television. Isabella knew this could be the opportunity of a lifetime. She gathered her courage, and with the support of her family, she applied. The journey to the audition was not easy. Isabella had to travel miles from her town to the city, enduring long rides and tiring walks, often with very little food to eat because her family couldn't afford luxuries. She would tell herself, "Every step I take brings me closer to my dream." Her determination and resilience were remarkable for someone so young. Finally, the day of her audition arrived. Isabella stood backstage, her small hands trembling, her heart pounding like a drum in her chest. She could hear the roar of the audience, the clapping, and the laughter, and it made her even more nervous. But she closed her eyes, took a deep breath, and remembered why she was there. She was dancing not just for herself, but for her family, for every child who was told that their dreams were impossible, and for everyone who needed hope. When she stepped onto the stage, the lights were blinding, and the cameras were focused solely on her. The judges, including Simon Cowell, looked down from their chairs with curious expressions. Simon, known for his sharp critiques and rarely showing emotion, leaned back in his chair, prepared to judge yet another performance. But what happened next would leave everyone in the room speechless. Isabella's performance began with a soft, delicate movement, almost like a whisper. Her arms flowed gracefully, her feet gliding across the stage, telling a story of struggle, hope, and dreams. But as the music built up, so did her energy and passion. She executed moves that seemed impossible for her age, combining traditional Filipino dance with contemporary styles in a way that was mesmerizing. Every leap, every spin, every precise step seemed to convey more than just technical skill. It conveyed her journey, her hardships, and her unwavering determination. The audience was captivated. Judges leaned forward in their seats, unable to look away. Simon Cowell, who had seen countless performers, found himself holding back tears. There was something about Isabella's authenticity, her pure love for dance, and the story behind every movement that touched him deeply. As the performance reached its climax, Isabella executed a series of spins and jumps that drew gasps from the audience. The music softened for the final moment, and she ended her routine on her knees, hands reaching toward the sky, her eyes glistening with tears. The theater was silent for a brief moment, as if the entire world had paused to witness the raw emotion and talent of a 13-year-old girl who had given everything she had on that stage. Then, the applause erupted. The audience jumped to their feet, clapping and cheering, some wiping away tears. Simon Cowell sat silently for a moment, his hand covering his face as he tried to compose himself. The other judges were equally stunned, exchanging glances of disbelief and admiration. Finally, Simon pressed the golden buzzer. The iconic red button lit up, and golden confetti rained down as Isabella's name was announced. Tears streamed down Simon's face as he said, "I don't usually get emotional, but that was something very special. You have something extraordinary. You are going straight to the live shows. Congratulations, Isabella." Isabella couldn't believe it. She was overwhelmed, shaking with joy and disbelief. Her parents ran onto the stage to hug her, tears streaming down their faces. It was a moment of pure happiness, of dreams coming true against all odds. Isabella had not just impressed the judges, she had touched their hearts. The story of Isabella is not just about talent. It's about courage, resilience, and the power of following one's passion no matter the obstacles. Her performance became viral overnight. Social media exploded with messages of support, love, and admiration. People from all over the world were inspired by her story and her incredible performance. Many commented that seeing a 13-year-old convey so much emotion through dance reminded them of the importance of believing in one's dreams. In the weeks following her performance, Isabella continued to practice tirelessly. She knew the live shows would bring even bigger challenges and stronger competitors. But she also knew that she had already achieved something remarkable. She had proven that age, circumstances, or financial difficulties could never limit a true passion. Her story became an inspiration for countless children around the world, showing them that with dedication, hard work, and courage, dreams can indeed come true. What made Isabella's journey even more extraordinary was the humility and grace she displayed throughout the process. Despite the fame and recognition, she remained grounded, always crediting her parents, her dance teachers, and her hometown for shaping the person she had become. She understood that success was not just about talent but about the people who support and believe in you when the world seems uncertain. Her performance also opened doors beyond America's Got Talent. Renowned choreographers reached out to her, international dance schools offered scholarships, and she became a symbol of hope for young dancers everywhere. Yet, Isabella never forgot her roots. She continued to give back to her community, teaching dance to local children and inspiring them to chase their dreams with the same passion and dedication that she embodied. Simon Cowell's reaction was particularly noteworthy. Known for his critical and often harsh demeanor, he rarely displays emotion. But Isabella's performance broke through that facade. Simon later commented in interviews that seeing a young performer pour her heart and soul into her craft reminded him of why he loves the show and the incredible talent that exists in the world. He described Isabella as a once-in-a-generation talent, someone who could inspire millions and change lives simply by sharing her gift. The emotional golden buzzer moment is now etched in the memories of viewers worldwide. Clips of Isabella dancing, Simon crying, and the audience erupting in applause have been shared millions of times. It's a testament to the power of art and the human spirit. Dance, in this instance, was more than entertainment. It was a universal language that conveyed emotion, struggle, hope, and triumph. What stands out most in Isabella's story is the message it sends to young people everywhere. Dreams are achievable, but they require courage, perseverance, and unwavering belief in oneself. It reminds us that talent alone is not enough. Dedication, hard work, and heart are equally important. Isabella's journey is proof that even in the face of obstacles, a determined spirit can shine brightly and touch hearts across the globe. In the months following her AGT appearance, Isabella's life transformed in ways she had never imagined. She received invitations to perform in international competitions, collaborate with world-famous dancers, and even participate in philanthropic projects aimed at empowering underprivileged children. Despite this whirlwind of opportunities, she remained humble, always acknowledging the support of her family and community. Her story was no longer just about a talented dancer, it became about hope, resilience, and the extraordinary achievements that are possible when one dares to dream. Parents around the world shared her story with their children, using Isabella as an example of what can be accomplished with dedication and passion. Teachers incorporated her journey into lessons about perseverance and courage, while fellow performers found inspiration in her ability to convey profound emotion through movement. Isabella's influence extended far beyond the stage. It became a movement of hope and inspiration for people from all walks of life. The emotional impact of her performance also sparked discussions about the importance of nurturing young talent. Many viewers emphasized the need to support children in pursuing their passions, whether in dance, music, art, or any other field. Isabella's success highlighted the significance of encouragement, mentorship, and providing opportunities for young people to shine. Her journey illustrated how talent, when combined with hard work and guidance, can break barriers and inspire millions. Throughout her journey, Isabella remained focused on the joy of dance. She often stated in interviews that the applause, recognition, and awards were secondary to the happiness she felt while performing. For her, dance was a way to express emotions that words could never capture, to connect with people on a deep, emotional level, and to remind everyone that even in the face of adversity, beauty and passion can thrive. The golden buzzer moment became a symbol of hope not just for Isabella, but for everyone who had ever faced challenges in pursuing their dreams. Simon Cowell's emotional reaction underscored the authenticity and power of her performance. He reminded viewers that true talent and heartfelt performances have the ability to move people, evoke tears, and create moments that are unforgettable. Isabella's story also highlights the cultural richness she brought to the stage. By incorporating elements of Filipino dance, she showcased her heritage to a global audience, sharing the beauty and diversity of her culture. This not only added depth to her performance but also created a bridge between cultures, showing how art can unite people from different backgrounds. Her dance was a celebration of identity, heritage, and the universal language of emotion. As Isabella progressed through the competition, her performances continued to captivate audiences and judges alike. Each routine told a story, not just of skill, but of resilience, emotion, and the pursuit of dreams. She became a fan favorite, admired for both her technical brilliance and the heartfelt emotion she conveyed. The journey was not without its challenges, but Isabella's determination, discipline, and love for dance propelled her forward, inspiring viewers with every step she took. The emotional golden buzzer moment will forever remain a highlight in the history of America's Got Talent. It exemplifies the magic that happens when talent, passion, and determination intersect on a global stage. Isabella's journey reminds us that no dream is too big, no obstacle too daunting, and no age too young to make a difference in the world. In the end, Isabella's story is about more than winning a competition. It's about the power of belief, the importance of pursuing one's passion, and the profound impact that art can have on the human heart. It's a story that teaches us to dream boldly, work tirelessly, and embrace every opportunity with courage and grace. So, if you ever feel discouraged or doubt your own potential, remember Isabella, the 13-year-old Filipino dancer who brought Simon Cowell to tears, captured the hearts of millions, and proved that with talent, dedication, and heart, anything is possible. Her journey serves as a beacon of hope, reminding us that even the youngest among us can create moments that inspire the world. Thank you for joining us today on this incredible journey. If Isabella's story inspired you, make sure to like, comment, and share this video to spread her message of hope and perseverance. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more amazing stories that will touch your heart, uplift your spirit, and remind you that every dream is worth chasing. Until next time, remember to never give up, believe in yourself, and always follow your passion, no matter how big or small it may seem. Dreams can come true, just like they did for Isabella, and your story could be next.